everyone. My name is Rumbi. I'm 21 years old now and I'm HIV positive. I was born infected with HIV. I got tested in 2007 when I was attacked by HIV for 3 times. And I grew up having sicknesses on and off. And in 2007, when I was attacked with the HIV for the first time, I was cleaned at home with my mother. And then for the second time, I was attacked again. And someone advised my mother to go with me to the clinic. And my mother did so. We went back to the clinic. And the doctor said it was chickenpox. It vanished. And then for the third time, I went back to the clinic again. And my mother was called by the sister in charge in the room. And I was left outside. And I wondered why I was being left outside. My mother went inside the sister in charge room, and I did not know what they were talking about. And because I was in pain, I was just sitting outside. So when we went back home, the next day again, she told me that we are going again to another clinic. Then we went back to the clinic. I was tested. I was told that we wanted to have some tests, and the nurse called my mother again into the room, and I was left outside. And I wondered why I was being left outside each and every time. But no one was answering my questions. So I just sat outside watching what they were doing. Then for the next time, my mother told me that we were referred to another clinic, which was Newlands Clinic. And the sister called my mother in her room, and I was left outside. So it was like 3 times my mother being called, and I was left outside. And I wondered why. Then when the sister told me that we now want to start you on medication, she didn't tell me why I was on medication and why I was taking the medication. So my mother just took me and we went back home. My mother told me that you must take these tablets every day for the rest of your life, but I did not know why I was taking the medication. So sometimes I pretend like I'm taking the medication whilst I throw them outside. Because I said to myself, chickenpox is now vanished, so I keep on taking the medication whilst I don't have the chickenpox. So I pretend like I'm taking the medication. In 2008, I lost my father. He was suffering from TB, and I was emotionally hurt and sad. Then in 2009, my mother then decided, because I was really ill in this year, then she decided that maybe she now needs to talk about what was happening to myself. We went back to the clinic, which was Newlands Clinic. The sister told my mother that if you are now ready, you can talk to your child. Then the sister told me that your mother is now ready to tell you what was happening within your health. My mother was ready. She told me about my HIV status, and I was emotional yet inside. I cried so much because I was very emotionally hurt inside the heart, because I said to myself, my mother was hiding it from me, and I was taking medication without knowing why. And I was HIV positive at the tender age. I was so young, and I didn't have even a boyfriend, and I was even not sexually active. So where did I get the virus? Then the sister did counseling with me. She told me some of the modes of the transmission. So I started to keep on taking my medication. That's where I started taking my medication every day correctly and consistently to be who I am right now. It's because of taking my medication. So my message out there is, please parents, tell us as children, we need to know about our status so that we take our medication every day correctly and consistently. Thank you.